What is happening, everybody? Hey, welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator Home Daily. I gotta say, I love when I get some weeks off. So nice. What's up, brother? Hey, don't know me? You hear me talking to you? Whatever. But yeah, it's nice when I get some time off. Get to relax, chill out back at the house while I'm standing on this corner right here, just chilling. Nice day at the moment. I'm getting ready to walk to the truck, get today going. It's one of those situations where it's like, you know, you need to get back out here, but you're not ready to quite yet. So that's partially why I'm just kind of sitting here for a moment. But I figure I'll start the video here, just let y'all know what's been going on. Like I said, I've been off for a while, so you have to forgive the delay in the video uploads, because I've just been off chilling, relaxing. And the last Home Daily, if you watched it, I talked about switching into the new 2022 Kenworth T680 that I bought. I think it was in the last Home Daily. Well, my buddy did order the parts. They came in, but they haven't been installed yet. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to that video and watch, and that'll explain what parts I'm waiting for and all that situation. So I went with what I was also thinking at that time back then a couple of weeks ago, and I was gonna lease a truck, but I went a different route and I just rented one. That way it's less cost wise, still the insurance, there's a whole bunch of stuff with it. The point is, this truck isn't leased, it's just rented. And ironically, I went with one I had before. Just, it's not the same, what's the word I'm looking for, model. No, I think it's the same model. Yeah, I think it's the same model, just not the same number. Not number, I don't know, it's not the same something. I lost my train of thought that fast. What am I thinking of here? Oh, it's a different color, sorry. It's like an up-to-date version. I couldn't get that. It's different color, all that. So, let's walk over here and get across the street. And there she is, the Mac R. And why did I rent this one? For what I'm doing with Bitterman, I feel this is a very classic looking truck for classic loads. And if you didn't watch and say classic loads, just heavy loads, it's just a very classic look. And my buddy said not next week, but the end of next week, it should all be said and done with the 2022 Kenworth. That one I'll be in for a long time, at least a couple months most likely. This truck I'm only renting for the day-to-day, 7 days. So I think let me check. The 30th. Yeah, that's when my rental agreement ends with this truck. So I can redo it if I want to, but we'll see how that plays. It depends on if that 2022 Kenworth that I bought in the last Home Daily is ready. But with that all out the way, guess I'll give y'all a look at her. Like I said, I've had this model before, not this color or anything, and they did do some upgrades. Because I think my model I had before that I leased had single lights in the front. This one has dual, and obviously the paint job. Let me think if I can say. I want to say the tank might be a little better. I mean bigger. Not sure, but you know, basic rims, stuff like that. I didn't try and get fancy with any of that when I rented it, or had him to add anything like that. Nothing. I saw this, I picked it out. There you go. So jump inside. I do like that they have GPS in here. I think the one I rented the year before, they didn't have one, so it's nice that they have that. And other than that, I want to say this is the same. Everything else stayed the same pretty much. So, yeah, like I said, I legit just got into it, drove it home. I haven't done the getting familiar with this stuff yet. So while we're here, let's look. Water, PSI, I want to say that's battery, your RPM, just speed. I want to say this is probably air pressure and fuel. Okay, so basic, but I like the little basic old vintage. I like that. So, excuse me. Hello. Oh, okay, just making sure. I thought that might click that on me. So let's fire it up. That old school classic Mac startup. Let's jump to the I don't know if it'll tell you through here. No. So let's see if I can. You know what? I'll do this. Truck dealers. Access mod. That customization. I want to say the engine I have in it is. I don't see the one that's in my. Just in case anybody else wanted to try this truck, do this stuff like that. So let's see. Go back. Mine is a 315 horsepower. So let's see what that one is on the engine. If we could do this while the truck's warming up, then we can go look at this load board, see if we get anything. Which also reminds me, I need to call Bitterman, see if I can get it empty. But considering I had that one from like December to whenever you saw it in the last Home Daily, I don't really think they're gonna try and let me have empty for a while. But we'll see. They might be nice. Do y'all even see a 310? I don't even see a 310. So how the heck do I have a 310, but there's no 310 here? Confusing. Let me check one more time. Maybe I'm missing something. Bam. Oh, I bet you I know why. A 315, and I know why. Okay, let me get out of this. So get out of this, guys. Sorry. Truck dealers. And I know why it's not giving me the option, because I did look to make it the 260-gallon tank. So that's why that is. Then you can go here, and I want to say the 310 option should be 315. So I had the Mac ETAS 673A 11 liter 315 horsepower. So that's the engine she came with and did all that. So, and 10 speed basic. Yeah, I don't care. I was just showing what happened. So that is one thing I did look when I got this truck, just to get a longer frame. Why? Because that little short one that came with it, though I would have been fine with it, just a little too short for me. And if you want to know, it does rise up. I don't know why they always thought about it, because the air pressure, something, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I just know what you need to do. And I like rising it all the way to the top like this, and dropping it a little bit just so the slide on the trailer is easier. Alright, so let's see one more thing. Okay, cool, it does both of them. Just making sure. Now, I know sure as heck it doesn't have any animated sticks, but that's not important. I just need to make sure. Do that. I guess I'll bring up the heads up. Yep. There we go. Which I know I just checked all this when I drove it over, but just to make sure you know how it is when you get new stuff and you gotta get familiar with it. So yep. So we're gonna check this board in a minute. Just check one more thing, because I haven't even turned on the lights. Oh yeah, there you go. And off like that. I'm guessing that's the Jake. Yep, so that's the toggle, and that's full on. Cool. Very nice. Even got the mirror heat out. Say about mirror motor. One or two. But anyway, that's that. And because I like the Mac I own, it's just never, seating wise, it's just never enough for me to get that view or even just that view, because I'd be too far back. So it's just like the Mac I own, which I haven't used in a long time. I'm just going to use the heads-up displays because it's the best visibility I feel for how I like it. So, and with that out of the way, we're going to check this board in a minute. I'm going to call Bitterman and see if I can get it empty or not, which I probably won't be able to, which is fine. We'll get another dropping hook. It's Wednesday now. Oh no, my bad, it's Tuesday, sorry. Day ahead. It's Tuesday now. I'm trying to be done by Friday. And I guess that's the one thing I forgot to mention in the beginning. You see, no sleeper. No sleeper. So yeah, I'm doing local. I know I shouldn't. I mean, I have nothing against local and everything. Doesn't make for the best videos, but I told somebody this the other day, it's the truth. Every day is a story. So granted, even though I'm doing local, it's still something for y'all to watch if you enjoy it, and if not, then sorry. That's all I can tell you, I guess. I'm just doing local for now till the Kenworth gets ready, and then I'll be back over the road. But call it being lazy, call it enjoying being at the house for a while, whatever you want to call it. That's why I'm sticking with the Bitterman local lease, because that is technically the 95 I was trying to hit, and I was so over when I was over the road. I had to readjust that. But I'm not talking financials. I've learned in my videos I get too on that. I'm sure people don't care for the most part. So I'm not even going to talk about that too much. I will say when I hit my minimum and what my minimums are and stuff like that. Other than that, I'm not going to go into it like I used to back in the past. And with that, let's look at this board real quick. At least just to browse to show you. I'm going to call Bitterman in a minute. But let's see what Bitterman has to offer today. And because of what Bitterman, we pull from Bitterman's yard. So that, this is not a great aspect. Okay, they only have one load coming out of Bitterman, and it's going to Salt Lake City, Utah, and that's over the road thing. So I have to call them up and let them know I'm not trying to do over the road right now and do all that. So thankfully, Plaster and Sons, I want to say charge, no charge. So it's Plaster and Sons and HMS. And as it stands right now, LCMS, El Centro is the only load, it looks like. Yeah, because that's St. George, and yeah, nothing else is. Okay, this is not a great start for a Tuesday. But hey, if this is the only thing I can get for today, and consider it's a small week, and I don't have high intentions of hitting my minimum this week, and I'm not even trying that hard because I'm really waiting to get into the 2022 Kenworth. I'm just going to bring in some money just to keep it flowing, if you will, you know. But first, let me call Bitterman, see if I can get it empty, do all that. And if not, then looks like that's the load we're going to be taking. I wish I had a clock in here. They have one here. Nope, no clock. And because this engine's a little loud, I'm going to just cut it off for now. Alright then, let me call Bitterman though, see if I can get it empty from them and get that all set up for Tuesday, not Monday. And I'm telling myself that because I keep thinking it's Monday or Wednesday, but it's Tuesday. So let's get this Tuesday started right, y'all. Okay, we finally got a load. We've been sitting here looking for a while. As you see, there's no clock, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's underneath. No, that's battery. Yeah, so no clock in here. But we've been sitting for like 45 minutes to an hour. Finally got one though. I'm going to pick it up now. I figured for this today episode, because the last few home dailies I did were multiple days, because I love multiple days videos where you see from start to finish with stuff like that. But I know not everybody likes that. So for today, I'm gonna let y'all ride with me from start to finish. Very little cuts, transitions, nothing like that. Picking up the trailer, picking up the second load most likely, because we're going to Santa Maria, California. You know, that's only like 4 to 6 hours, depending on traffic and how well this truck handles it. So either way, though, you'll get that all the way to when I come back home and park, which 9 out of 10, I'm a park across the street. That way I don't have to, I mean, nothing wrong, I like being in my garage, but I'm across the street will probably be where I park. But anyway, that's what's going to be happening today. So not too much commentary. I think the last time I did a video like this, I was in the least Pete 379X, I think. I could be wrong, but I think that was it. So it could be the same style. Could be 2 loads today. Could just be 1. Because if I get over here and they ain't got nothing, I'm going to just have to bobtail all the way back home, which I hate burning that much fuel. But, I mean, that's the way it goes. But anyway, let me stop rambling, get over here, pick up this trailer, and we can get going. Oh man, it's been a day. And it wasn't even that bad. You saw my whole day, so there's nothing, like I said, this was one of those videos to give y'all, because I know the last couple of videos has been days, multiple days, all that. I think I said that this morning before we left. So you saw my whole day. And I gotta say, I'd have to go back and look at the videos and see if I can find the information about the old one. But I swear the other Mac I had was a lot more power in it. So yeah, I want to say it was more, because this one, don't get me wrong, it's handling it well forward anyway. But you saw reverse is not, you don't get no kind of speed on that. You power, yes, no kind of speed. And what else? And just, I mean, granted, these are heavy loads. I figured that would bid them in. But I figured, hey, I like the Mac look. Very old school truck, so stick with it. And I'm glad I did it. It's definitely a nice change up from like Black Beauty, which I was in the earlier episodes and stuff like that. I will say though, when we were coming out of LA, that had my butthole tight when I almost lost it that one time. It scared the crap out of me. I forgot how light this truck is. Those pipes were heavy, which I knew when I picked them up, but boy howdy, did that scared me. That scared me. Ain't gonna lie about that. Ain't gonna lie about that. So, but at any rate, that'll conclude it for today. I was gonna film going home, but I'm not even gonna go home, because by the time I drop, I get back to the house, then get to the house. Actually, let's say I don't even Uber, because I was gonna park, since it's so late now, park over there by Charged. But by the time you Uber there, get back, and try and start in the morning, I'm like, you know what? I did this before when I had the Mac. You put your feet across here, lay your head against this window, and you just get in a little, what do you call it? I mean, it ain't a great rest like when I'm in my sleeper trucks, but it does the job. And I'm trying to start again around 6 a.m. so I can withstand it for tonight. Tomorrow, most likely, I'll be headed home though, but tonight I can withstand it. It's not that bad. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. It was definitely, I like these kind of episodes when I get to do them, because they're a nice change up of the normal stuff that I usually am doing. And this episode especially is great to show you why when I'm doing local, my videos don't come out as much, because there's just not that much scenic viewing, or not that much different. I mean, granted, look, I'll show the map real quick, then we'll stop. All we did was go from LA to Santa Maria and Carlsbad in the same day, obviously, and it took almost all day. I haven't finished my logbook, but I'm sure because of the speed of this truck, it probably going to be very close to the full 10 hours, or 11 hours rather. But that's why I don't do too many videos when I'm doing local, because it'll just be a lot of this all day long, in and out. Now, if I have something to talk about, I'll do it, and maybe I'll think of a good topic with everything going on in today's life, maybe for tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, or even next week before I jump into the 2022 Kenworth. So maybe, but as it stands right now, right here now, Tuesday, what's the date of the day real quick? It's on my book. Tuesday, where's my pen? Oh no, Tuesday the 23rd of January. There's not a planned video until, because when I'm supposed to be getting out this this rental contract ends, I think the 30th, I think the paperwork said. So that's not until next week. So as it stands right now, there's not going to be another video coming out in this truck until, not even in this truck, there probably won't be another video in this truck, but there's not even going to be another Home Daily until February. That's the plan. We can see stuff could change, like I said, but I'm doing local for this little bit while I'm waiting on the Kenworth to get fixed all up by my buddy. And I'm not trying to run all over the road and everything like that, just because if you watched Home Daily 187, I think it was, where I had all them issues with Yelko and all that, I'm like, you know what? Stay here for a while, do the work you know you can do here, get that money coming in. I mean, don't get me wrong, over the road give me a lot of money, but it wasn't what I planned. And like I said, the contract with Yelko is still good, and I may try once I get into the Kenworth because I don't know if I've explained it, but it's not just the school bus hoods with Yelko. I'm not going to go into it now, but the point is that was a little misconception on my part, but either way, it just wasn't what I was anticipating, so that's why it was just a hectic few days throughout them and everything. But bottom line is, I know here, I'm making money, I know what to expect, I know what to get, for the most part, if there has it available, and I can keep the money coming in, and I'm home, which is always a plus. Gets back to the main premise of this entire segment, home daily, and I will be home daily for the most part. Not tonight, obviously, but could be if I wanted to. But anyway, let me turn this truck off, turn these lights out. Did I pull the brake? I hope I pulled the brake. I think I did. Yep, thought so. So, do all that, finish up this paperwork, this logbook, and I will holler at you on the next one. Thanks for watching.